So I am here today to film a makeup tutorial using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. You can do so much with these eyeshadows. It's pretty redonkulous. You have your neutrals here. You have your beautiful purple shades here. Just like a range of like oranges and plums and shimmers and freaking gorgeousness eyeshadows. If you guys are thinking about buying this palette, definitely buy this palette, you won't regret it. So I came up with this super warm, plummy, brown smoky eye, perfect for summer nights. If you guys want me to do more looks using this palette, please give this video a thumbs up so I know.
We about to turn it on.
First, we gotta prime the eyelids because we don't want this eyeshadow to be creasing on us. So I'm just applying MAC Soft Ochre, and then the eyeshadow that we're going to use to set is Tempera, and it's just a really beautiful neutral matte eyeshadow. Just apply that all over the lid up to my brow bone. Okay, so now I'm going in with Burnt Orange, and this is going to be one of our transition shades. Super beautiful color. This is perfect if you want to do warm tone smoky eyes because it has a lot of that orange in it. We're just applying it above our crease and blending it out really well. The next color we're going to go in is Raw Sienna. Raw Sienna has a little bit more mustard in it, so I'm just applying it right beneath Burnt Orange and blending in those colors together. So the next thing I'm taking is Warm Taupe, which is basically like a warm gray smoky eyeshadow. It has a lot of ashy tones in it, so it's like perfect to add definition if you're trying to deepen up your eye makeup. So I'll just be taking that in my outer corner using the same fluffy brush we used on our previous transition shades. The goal is just to keep all these eyeshadows blended and diffused basically, because we're just going to be layering these colors. So we just want a really good base. Now I'm going in with Real Gar, and this is probably one of the most beautiful eyeshadows I've ever seen in my entire life. Just saying. I felt like this eyeshadow look was lacking a little bit of that like pop of warmth, you know what I mean? So this eyeshadow did wonders, and now I can die happy. Okay, next color we're going in with is Red Ochre, and this is when the berry tones start flowing in. I'm taking my Sigma E25 blending brush, I believe, and I'm just applying that all over the lid. I didn't want this color to be super pigmented, I just wanted that wash of red. The red and the orange really complement each other, and then you have your neutrals, which you can never go wrong with. So Norvina did a freaking amazing job creating this palette. For that extra pop of berry, I'm going in with Love Letter, which has a lot more pink in it, but it's such a stunning shade. So I am just placing Love Letter right on top of Red Ochre because Red Ochre was a base for Love Letter, and these two color combinations are really beautiful. I think they complement each other really well. This step is very optional, but I'm going in with Antique Bronze all over the lid, and yeah, I just had to do it, guys. I love my bronze. This is Bueno Fresco. I don't know, just so fun saying it. Bueno Fresco. And I'm just applying that in my crease just so it, you know what? I don't know why. I just like the name. Basically, I'm using Bueno Fresco just to blend out all the lid shades, which are mainly berry colors. So I decided to use a transition shade that had purple in it. Next, I'm going in with Cypress Umber, and I'm just applying that to the outer corners of my eyes and blending it out using the same Sigma E25 blending brush. And then once you have your placement of eyeshadows, I just go back in with that big fluffy brush and freaking go over that thing like 20 times to make sure there aren't any harsh lines. So I am going in with a thin winged liner. I just find that it flatters my eye shape the best, but you just want to be really patient and slow at this step. But man, when you get that good liner, dab! Woo! But anyways, I'm just using a small angled brush to do my eyeliner, and I'm just going really slow and just making sure that it's nice and even. Take your time with this step. Now I'm gonna do some mascara and lashes. These lashes are by Coco, and they're in the style Misha. And while the glue is drying, I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows. So first, I always brush them out, and then I'm taking the Cabrow in a number 3 by Benefit, and it comes with a cute little angled brush. Look how cute. But I'm just using this to outline my brow. So I'm starting with the inner corner first and then working my way out. Now I'm going in with the Goof Proof Brow Pencil in number 3 as well to fill in any sparse areas that I may have in my brows. I always brush my brows up first and then fill in any of the areas that I may have missed and then clean them up with a little bit of concealer. And then we're taking this super cute gimme brow to set the brows. So I always brush my brow hairs up and then work my way towards the end. And then once that gel sets, I take the spoolie and I actually like reshape my brows. I don't know, they make my brows look really full this way. I really like them. And then I'm taking tempera once again to highlight my brow bone. And this just always makes your brows look really neat and put together. And then I go in with a makeup wipe to remove the fallout that I may have. And oh my gosh, don't tell me that's a pimple. Oh my gosh. It is. To prime the face, I'm taking my L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. First, you want to shake it up, and I'm just applying it with a duo fiber brush first to get the product on there, and then blending it in with a beauty blender to kind of tone it down a little bit because it was looking a little bit too dewy for me, you know what I mean? Then I'm going in with my Makeup Forever HD foundation stick, and I'm out of this one, but it's okay because I got a backup. Hey, this is in the shade 118 or 123. I can't remember, but yeah, I'm just applying it all over my face. I'm not being shy with this product. This is like my favorite foundation of life, like just saying. And with cream products, you want to use a brush to blend them out because using a beauty blender won't blend it out the best. I like to use a beauty blender after I blended out like 80% of the foundation. So I'm just taking this Real Techniques face brush and just buffing that foundation into my skin, and it just makes my skin look flawless. I love it so much. It has really great coverage. It looks really natural, dewy. It's amazing. Moving on to the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I'm applying a little bit, goes a long freaking way. Let me tell you that. But I'm just applying it underneath my eyes to cover up my dark circles. Recently, I just haven't been able to fall asleep at night. So I would like fall asleep around 2-3 a.m. So my dark circles are real. But I'm just applying it underneath my eyes, a little bit on my chin and my nose. And blending this in with a beauty blender. And girls, bust out your Laura Mercier translucent loose powder because y'all know we're gonna bake. So I'm just pressing so much powder into my skin. Like, I'm not being shy with this at all. And I'm just applying it underneath my eyes, my T-zone, anywhere I would get creasing, anywhere where the foundation would rub off. So around the corners of my mouth and my jawline a little bit. And we're just going to keep on pressing this powder into the skin until it really starts to look like skin. So I'm just like pressing it in, and I'm taking a Real Techniques setting brush and just buffing away the excess powder that's sitting on my skin. Moving on to the eyes, I'm taking a black kohl pencil. This is by MAC in Smolder, and I'm just going to be waterlining and tightlining my eyes. Then I'm taking Cypress Umber once again and just blending out that kohl pencil that we just used. And then I'm going back in with Raw Sienna to further deepen and blend out my lower lash line. Do not poke yourself in the eye with a brush like I just did. But yeah, you guys know the drill. You guys should probably use a smaller blending brush, but I just couldn't find one at the moment. But I'm just taking a little bit of like burnt orange and just further blending out my lower lash line because I really want this to be full on blown out smoky. Now I'm going in with Vermeer to add a little bit of that inner corner highlight. And we're going to add a little bit of mascara to our lower lashes. And oh my gosh. Don't you guys hate it when that happens? Whatever. Just let it dry and then brush it off with a spoolie and you'll be good to go. Now we're going to bronzify ourselves with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And I'm not actually using a lot of bronzer today. I'm just using a little bit to add a little bit of definition to my cheekbones. But that's about it. The blush we're using today is by Tarte Cosmetics and Exposed, and we're also using a highlight by Tarte called Highlight Exposed. So I love this highlight. Just look how intense it is. Yes, I love it so much. The lip liner I'm using is by Kylie Lip Kits in Dolce K. And the lipstick that I'm using is by Anastasia Beverly Hills in Milkshake. And I'm just applying a little bit on the center of my lips and then blending it out with a fluffy brush to add a little bit of an ombre look. But anyways, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys like it. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
About to turn it on.